Welcome back to the Sovereign Ratio. This morning we got awesome CPI data coming in at 4.9% on a forecast of 5%, which is actually a drop in the year over year in the US Consumer Price Index. Just great news, but are we going to have a big rally? We'll have to see. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment below. All right, so today's just going to be a quick update. This morning we had the CPI come out at 4.9% on a forecast of 5, which is typically bullish. It means that inflation has gone down slightly on consumer goods, and that is a good thing, especially for risk asset markets. And we are starting to see that this morning already in Bitcoin. I actually bought some Bitcoin myself this morning. You can see we started out at 27.7. Thankfully, the price held the 9 EMA that we've been looking at on this channel for a couple weeks now. Grinded sideways. There were a couple of scary moments. I had a couple of alarms go off last night on the 15-minute chart, but we held it, and now we've gone up to 28.2 in a very short period of time. We're looking at the 4-hour chart here. Stochastic is already starting to get to the oversold area, but as we know very well, it can ride that area and have the biggest moves within that area. So I'm not really concerned, particularly with this low RSI reading that we had this morning, and we're only halfway up on the 4-hour chart. We also have the BBWP that's getting ready to cross up here on the 4-hour, which is not necessarily a huge indicator on that small of a time frame. Let's go to the 2-day and see what happened. The BBWP is kind of a big deal on the 2-day. Clean up some of this junk here on the screen. BBWP sitting at 16.27. If that were to cross up and the stochastic turned up, we could see a big move. So kind of watch that 2-day chart. Add the BBWP indicator here, which you can find in TradingView. It's a free indicator, and kind of watch that. And if that crosses up 15 and also crosses up the signal line, and then we have a turn up in stochastic, generally the direction of the stochastic turns up, and then the BBWP expands and it goes that direction very hard and very quickly, with usually big targets above. So right now, I could probably see this coming up to about 32K if this does produce a hugely bullish move. If you look at this candle here on the 2-day, though, we do have a huge bottoming candle wick right here, which is good for reversal. Let's go back to the daily real quick. Stochastic is starting to curve up a little bit, which is a good thing. Let's go back to the weekly. That weekly stochastic turning back up would be a big thing. It does look like the stochastic is starting to flatten here in the middle of the range, and if that were to turn back up, that would be very, very big. That would be a big move in my opinion. Again, our targets on this channel are still 37K at the low end. If we do have a complete bear market rally that resembles 2015 or 2019, with a max target of 47. So somewhere between 37 and 47 here. There's been a lot of bearishness in the news lately about Bitcoin and assets in general. And when that happens, a lot of times the opposite happens. It's best to take a contrarian viewpoint, in my opinion, on whenever you start to hear overly bearish or overly bullish things. It's probably time to do the opposite of that. In fact, as we've been doing this video, Lux Algo has printed a green plus candle or indicator here on the 4-hour chart, which is a good thing. That should indicate that we're going to get some continued price action to the upside. But also, if you look at times like this, it's not so hot. So we'll see what happens. Being that it's so oversold right now, I would anticipate this continue going in the upward trajectory. Anyway, just wanted to keep the video nice and short today and provide an update on CPI. Continue to monitor it, but things do look pretty good right now, at least in the short term. I could see a move up to 29, 29.2. 29.2 has been a big point for us in the last couple weeks. If we get back up to 29.2, there's potential rejection right here at this moving average as well. That's at 28.8, but I would say probably 29.2. We may see a small rejection, maybe back down to, I don't know, maybe even to the top of this candle if it were to. We'll see where the candles end up, but maybe rejection at 29.2, or maybe we just get so bullish we blow right past it and head up to 32K. I would expect a rejection, a brief rejection at least right here around the 30.4 area though, just because of that trend line that people have been following. But we'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated. Thanks for coming by. If you find value in the content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite altcoin is. Let me know how you feel about CPI. I look forward to talking to you, and safe trading. Have a great day.